We have our doggo staying nice, quietly behind us. We have the run ahead of us. We have the tutorial behind us, and the game in front of us. And friends beside us. Ah. Thank goodness there was nothing up there. Wow. Dead end roads. Believe. It's early on, you believe. Neither are worth the while. There we go. Get my dash. And move along. Right. Here we go. That was an unfortunate hit. Literally dashed into it too fast. This is the one meat lantern of this heirloom, so I'm going to take it. This might not be full health, but gotta remember I also got that, I also got the, apple, so I'm actually 24 health above full health, so should be fine. Should be fine. Keep it moving. Keep it going, keep it cool. Alright. Whew. Nake's Shawl. What do you think is the best spell on the game right now? Are we talking for speedruns or in general? Because that changes things. Because like for speedruns, I think it's Flame Barrier because it allows you to attack while keeping it up. For general, I think it's probably Wind Wall. So yeah, Flame Barrier is generally the spell that I freak out and get giddy and grab, even if it's going to reduce my health. Because, even if I am a physical build, it basically allows me to just drain my mana with that effect and not worry about it ever again. If I am a mind build, Blaze Bellow is actually, like, if I am an intelligence build, Blaze Bellow is actually stronger than Flame Barrier, but that doesn't always happen, and in those cases, Flame Barrier is still very good, so... Like, there are niche situations where, things like... Yeah, so there are niche situations where things like Blaze Bellow or Wind Wall are better than Flame Barrier, but just like in general, for speedruns, Flame Barrier is just... It's a spell you could turn on, forget about, and just deal increased damage. Fireball's still good, obviously. Fireball's still good. Yeah, it's only really good versus bosses, but in speedruns, that's the main place where you're casting the spell. If you're having trouble getting to the bosses, Wind Wall is preferable. The ability to just ignore projectiles and knock enemies back is so huge when trying to traverse areas. Fireball is just like a good general concept spell is the way I would describe it. It's just like, it's not exceptional in anything, but it's good in every direction. Found the book. Whoa. I guess we found this thing in study. So I'm actually gonna do this, go down. I'm assuming the entrance can't be too far off, you know? not realize that's how that was going to work. Found Murmur. I think we take Murmur, head back to the book, and we get out. Yeah, I would have checked downs first. I just recognized that down, like, this isn't going to be to the entrance point, and that one to the right is not going to be to the entrance point either, so... Oh, there's the entrance point. Alright. Well, I'm not dead. That's the important part. Because I made it here. I now have the entrance. So now if I could just find the far right exit, I have everything. And hey, look what I just found. So we took some damage, but we found Murmur. We found Murmur prematurely. We have everything we needed in the castle. Like, just taking a little detour through Stygian Study was a good idea, I think, nonetheless. Alright, well, keep it moving. Alright. Oh, I just figured out what my answer is for those broke the rules. They're supposed to be meat in them. I just figured out what I would grab as my game for the question of the day. The game I would get a sequel to is Renowned... Okay, two games that I could think of. Renowned Explorers International Society and Monaco. What's yours is mine. One is a more strategic roguelike that also has some nice little lore and fun tidbits like that. So, I enjoyed it. And the other is a top-down kind of stealth game that's that's really about the chaos that happens when everything goes wrong in your plan and how you adapt to it. Go. Leather weapon, that's awesome. Probably could have gone up there, but wouldn't even help that much anyways. Warcraft 4, except I want Blizzard to make it. Interesting. I have not played the Warcraft series. That was more around, like, my father's stuff. Like, there were games like God of War and World of Warcraft that Dad would... Oh, I'm sad Blizzard would have to make it. Okay, I see. You want the good old Warcraft, but not... Like, it's one of those things of, like, we got the sequel to this game. I don't like the sequel. I want a new sequel. That's actually a sequel. Like, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was not a sequel to Banjo-Kazooie. Not a sequel to Banjo-Tooie either. It was just... It was its theme. And... it was weird. I'm sure it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie, so who cares how good it is. Oof. Just want to be safe. Don't want to take needless damage. Ooh, another apple room. That was nice. And we're assuming... Well, I call them apple rooms. There is no... In fact, it is actually very likely they're not apple rooms. Alright, we take 2 hits. I could beat this guy with 2 hits. It's very rare that I take a 3rd hit on this guy, so... I feel quite comfortable. Despite the circumstances. Alright, there we go. Thought I was higher than I actually was. Ooh. There we are. Keep it moving. Alright. Took a hit. Took a hit and I didn't need to take a hit. But it's done. Fight's over, job's done. 3k gold, feels good. But I really want to kill this boss so I can get my pizza nights and actually figure out the pizza night. Because I think there is a theme with the chakram where you can get infinite height. And if that's true, you know, could be pretty good in, Alright, found the lily that I can't get without double jump after the changes. This lily I have to damage boost, but I think I know another way of doing it. Let's try it. Okay, never mind. I thought if I just shield block and then walk on the spikes to get there, it would work. It did not. I now have no health. So we need to find Far Shores. Doesn't help when everything right is detouring you back up or to another direction. Get out of there before the warg sees me. Alright. Alright, we have the Far Shores. We have the lilies found, so we just need to find the maw. And yes, I do think we find the maw before going back for the lilies. Both lilies are pretty close to the entrance. Alright. Oof. The important part is we did not die. Unfortunately, we have to get both lilies because of that little mistake I made, but oh well. Keep it moving, keep it good, keep it going. Oh my gosh. Give me my meat. Alright. So I didn't pick up the meat there. There is a meat lantern in this room, so I'll be at full health when I get through. There we are. Ooh. Just keep it moving. Keep it good. Keep it all going together. Awesome. You know what's cool? Because of that delay, I actually have absolutely no idea what my time might be, which actually improves my ability to just ignore time and focus on the run itself, as it is. Alright, we have an apple here. That's pretty nice. Oh well. Keep moving. You know, I'm still scared because there's a certain thing in my control scheme that is technically supposed to be impossible, and yet I just do it. Like, I'm not supposed to be able to overload several commands into a control, and yet it just, like, I did it, and it's not freaking out, so. Alright. Alright. Well, we have our lilies. Most likely up. Oh my gosh. There we are. Like I said, most likely up. I know my roots. I know my Nama. We are not facing Nama, though. We are grabbing the chest and we are leaving. We're going to do the job of this character, which is explore, study, and study. So we're going to look for Gom Heads, Enoch, and the last heirloom. Yet to be found. Because I also have not picked up the book. Alright. Just chests. No interest. It's like an additional problem with Heavystone Bargain that a lot of people know there's plenty of problems. But additional issue that a lot of people don't realize, because you only get one attack every 2 seconds, your mana is just not increasing. It's just not going up. Alright, found Enoch. Let's do that. Get out. Alright, so I'm going to go right first, looking for the heirloom. And then I'm just going to head left and try to go to where is most likely that Gom Heads are, now that we've seen the upper path. I'm actually wondering if it is good for the first life, if you have the additional health instead of fighting a boss, to start exploring the Sun Tower. Because obviously, if it can get... There's no damage walls up there. It's just, do you have the prerequisites to make it? Missed. Oh well. Whew. Alright. Go. Okay, you changed your mind for the game with sequel? Me too. So I'm glad we both did, so we can talk about Diddy Kong Racing 2. Oh man. That sounds great. That sounds amazing, man. My change is I wanted, I'm not sure if you've ever played Monaco with me, but that game was just a whole lot of fun. 4-player story mode. Like, just... So mine would be Monaco. I'm trying to think what the creators are doing now. They're an indie company, and they did... Oh my gosh. Well, thank goodness for my health increase. But... Okay. Okay. Oh, something flew in my eye. Oof. You played with a whole family once? I think you're thinking of Hammerwatch. Hammerwatch was also nice, but that has a sequel, and it's very much a game where you have to be in the mood for it. And, like, I just didn't bother buying the sequel. I think it's supposed to... I think the sequel's good. Just... But yeah, very much a similar vibe of where you bring in a bunch of friends and like not everyone's good at the game, and that actually makes it more fun. Ooh. Ooh. Well, you and me definitely played Monaco. Yes, yes. Alright. Now I'm gonna grab Murmur. I'm gonna grab Book. And what am I gonna do after Book? You know, I probably should grab Book now. Oh well. I already went to Murmur. If I die here, oh well. That means that I don't want to die on those spikes, because I've done that multiple times. Ooh. There's an apple next to the far shores. Thank you, I do remember that, but I'm not going to go back for that. At this point, it gives me one hit. I'd rather just either no hit or get myself a new character that could be stronger. Oof. Ooh. Oh, right. Those things don't have hitboxes, so I could shoot the fireball right through. So I could actually hit Murmur while I'm waiting to get through their charade of projectiles. Yeah, once you approach Murmur, there's not much Murmur can do. So there's actually a feed that they actually kept reducing the health of Murmur because they just want to make sure once you get there, the fight's basically over. Because it really is. So they increased the damage and kept reducing the health to make it still, like, balance in where its challenge is, but like they were like, we don't need it this hard. Alright. So now I just have a hard decision. Do I try to do Nama with his level 1 character to get the soul number 300? Or, because I don't have any damage boosts, do I just go over and start exploring the Sun Tower to get the Sun Tower up and ready for my next character? Ooh. And this is like a legitimate question I have to ask myself. I would do Sun Tower because the Maz TS without any damage boost. Sounds about right. Yep. Oh, that was bad. Well, I could re-heal it with the meat. There is still a meat drop. This should work. It did not. Good to know. You actually need some intelligence boost. So I had a 10% intelligence boost from getting a spell previously. And that worked, which is why I thought it would work there. Alright. Yeah, at least I'm not crazy. Easy thought was changed. Alright. Well, let's go to Sun Tower. And I have the mana to get the damage boost, so I'm just going to grab the damage boost now. Alright. Do this because I don't want that thing shooting projectiles right now. Go. Oh my gosh. There's another one higher. Darn it. Have to keep going high. Alright, I took half damage. That's... didn't kill me. Alright? Great. That declared itself a fairy chest. Listen, we're going up. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. The exact how high up. We're just going to go up. We're just gonna kill you so I don't have to deal with all the fire shooting out. Keep in mind, if any of those hit me, I'd be dead. Use that to reset. Oh my gosh, we made it. Now, of course, we're not fighting Irad. It's better to fight Namal than Irad. Oh my gosh. So we could take one hit without dying. One. But we have Sun Tower complete. Didn't know if that was too high, so I just gave myself some distance until I saw it more clearly. I'm just gonna do that to avoid that attack. Oop. Ah. Ooh. Go. Oh, I only half parried there. Failed the perfect parry. Alright. And I have enough health to actually go face Enoch next. Wow. That's pretty good. Probably better to retire, yeah. You're right. Do I? Yeah, I retire. I can now buy Pizza Night. I can now face Enoch with whatever character I want to face it with. Like, Dwarf. If it had something other than Shockwave, I probably would have taken it, honestly. None of the spells were good, so we're just going to be a damage dealer. Strength-based. Oh. Do I want to be a duelist? Yeah, let's do duelist for this fight, I think. Let's try. I mean, do I want to use duelist for... If I am... Yeah, let's try duelist. Let's just try it. See how well that fares. We'll try pizza if it's given to us. Duelist's ability to just roll constantly will probably actually do really well against Enoch. Well, the first phase. Second phase is probably going to be really tough. But we have these billiard balls to help us in the second phase. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about the fact that I had that attack circling me. Ooh. Whew. Alright, so we have the hard phase, and I can't get hit once. Unfortunate. But we have Duelist Roll. Hopefully Duelist Roll is enough to get through. There we are. Awesome. And I am going to face Irad with this character. I don't... Actually, no. Let's get a pizza night. I don't need money after this, so let's get a pizza night. Nope. Alright, fine. Another duelist. This one has a better spell for this. We're at full health again. We have good magic now. Oof. Did not get to use the pizza night, but oh well. Oh well. If this character one-shots it, I think we have a PB, everyone. Don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but if we can one-shot it here. Do you need more HP? I got myself to exactly +7 vitality thanks to the leather helm. So I have exactly enough HP to survive with 2 health after getting hit twice. So, no, I do not need more HP, but thank you for asking, Ace Law. I made sure I do not buy Duelist unless I have +5 HP for the math. Alright. As long as they're delayed, it's good for me. Awesome. Gotta remember, I have an at-will panic button. Recharges every 2 seconds, so it might will be at will. Yes, keep exploding, center boy. Well, turns out retiring that hero was not worth it. Well, actually, maybe the gold gain to give myself that higher intelligence might have been worth it. But yeah, look at that. No hit. No hit. Oh, man. Let's see how the time is. That's a world complete. Nope. Because I think that's a new PB. 38 on the spot. That's a sub 40 minutes. That's a sub 40 minutes. Seems like 226 is 1 HP short. Didn't want to say anything. It's 112 damage per hit, which means taking 2 hits takes out 224 health. So I survive with 2 HP, according to my calculations. It's not 113 damage, it's 112.